Kogami is a reserved second-year high school student, has nothing, no parents, no hobbies, no friends or goals. On her way home one afternoon, she visits a vehicular shop in hopes to acquire a motor scooter. With only enough money to make ends meet, she is only disheartened by the price tag and prepares to turn back. However, as soon as she's about to leave, the shop owner offers her a pre-owned Honda Super Cub for 10,000 yen. Believing that the motorcycle will brighten her monotonous world, she accepts the deal. As Kogami journeys through her own town on a small adventures with her super car, she begins to build irreplaceable friendships and eagerly advances towards her new life. This anime has about 12 episodes. It premiered April 7th, 2021 to June 23rd, 2021, based off a light novel. Genre is slice of life. Themes is CGTCT, Yukase, and school. The duration is 24 minutes per episode, and it's rated PG-13. Now let's get started into this lovely view of Super Cub. Let's go! What I really enjoyed about this anime, it kind of reminds me of when you get your license of your first car and you're very excited about it. You make sure you take good care of the maintenance, you name it, you make sure it's clean, make sure the oil, tires, everything's top notch. And this girl who's very quiet, doesn't have, any parents to help her or any money, she makes it work. She makes ends meet. She gets the job to pay for, her newfound lifestyle, which is in this case a motorbike. And I found this to be very calming of an anime because when I watched it, I thought it was pretty good. Watching Super Cub kind of felt like, you were on a smooth sailing ride. It doesn't go too fast or too slow. And I think overall when Super Cub, this main story revolves around the student. She's very timid. She's a very quiet girl. Never had really any friends and really goals in life. And as, Kagami would describe herself, she would describe herself as plain and simple, because she has no friends, no parents, honestly, and no goals. But I think after she initially bought her first purchase of her first motorized scooter, I think a spark kind of ignited in her. And I think that kind of brought some joy in her life. I also feel like, as we follow the chronological adventures of her life, we are showcasing how she's slowly beginning to express herself more, talk more, and make new friends, and she's adapting to this change. I think overall it's like the simplicity of it kind of reminds me of like a monotone coloring book, and I think the narrative of it's fairly simple. And I think when you notice like the themes are really apparent throughout, I think it kind of maintains that same tone throughout all the 12 episodes, and just very enjoyable to watch. At first it could be very sad watching the first episode because she is by herself, but I think also with this the storytelling is very simple, straight to the point. It's very fits the mood of the anime because it is very monotone. It kind of goes at that pace until she starts making friends. And then when she does entirely start making friends, make changes, and start doing more for herself, she opens up a new avenue for herself to pursue her dreams and maybe finally take up a goal. And she also takes this very minimalistic lifestyle where she tries to escape and save as much as she can and find other alternatives to buying very pricey stuff or pricey gears for herself or for a motorbike. And along the way, when she makes friends, they kind of help her, learn more about the motorbikes. She meets new friends who have a keen interest in motorbike, especially the Super Cub. And I think overall, when you're initially looking at this, it kind of just develops into the friendships that are bond forming over the same things or similar things. And I think, overall, as these three girls meet, as you see in the picture above, kind of bond over the motorbikes, and eventually, you have two people that have motorbikes, three, and I thought eventually, if it was continuing on to next season, if the girls would have formed a motorbike club for school, people who are really keen, interested in this particular bike, because there are very different variations of it. But, I think for the 12 episodes that we were given, it did a good job of exploring the, details of what is a Super Cub, what kind of motorcycle it is, and then also for Pokemon herself, she kind of developed a goal and okay, I'll get my second license to become a motorcyclist, because she felt like one tag was holding her back versus if she got the other one. So she did have that push that she needed to better herself, but also to achieve more goals. I feel like when you think of any type of anime like this kind of reminds you of that, because what high schooler doesn't have a goal of trying to save up for their own car and actually has something to call their own and call mine, basically. And I kind of got that same feeling for this anime, which I really enjoyed a lot. But definitely check out Super Cub if you haven't already, and let me know what you think. I give this anime a 9.8 out of 10 because it's very calming, relaxing, and this is definitely add on one to my comfort anime list. Until then, see you real soon. Bye.